is the librarian at Manassas Park Middle School, and she holds her master's in education from James Madison University, which she has also been published in Library Media Connection and VAG, which is the Virtual Educational Journal. She has over 18 years experience in grades pre-K through 12th, and she came into Second Life a couple years ago to network with VSTE, that's the Virginia Society for Technology and Education, and she quickly found other educational groups for which she publicizes events. She also attends 4 to 6 enrolled events every week and enjoys helping people connect with others. And at VCARA, we're all for connecting with others. She is a VSTE facilitator, the producer for ISTE Speaker Series, and publishes the weekly transcripts for VWER, which is the Virtual World Education Roundtable. And her talk this evening is Professional Education and Library Connections in Virtual Worlds.
Virtual worlds enable us to connect with people inexpensively at all hours. These slides are available online here. There's the link. Our essential question is, how can we best use our professional connections to benefit our teaching and learning? Before we begin, please make a new note card or write it on a sticky note and name it Professional Connections. Be helpful, and save the note card. I'll give you a minute. We'll come back to this a little bit later. Here's how I got started in Second Life. In the summer of 2012, I took a class with the North Tier Consortium on Virtual Worlds and Games in Education, taught by Laura Briggs. My initial goal was to learn to use Second Life to attend VSTE meetings and professional development sessions online. I learned so much more. My professional and personal worlds have been expanded exponentially. When I first started using Second Life, I had a steep learning cliff to conquer, not a curve, a cliff. It took me a week to learn how to move my avatar around, and a month before I learned how to change my clothes. I don't know how long it took me to use my camera effectively. I persisted because the people I met there were so helpful. As you may know, my job as a solo school librarian is extremely isolating. I am a team of one in a building of over 800 people. I also have a significant hearing impairment, so the text feature of Second Life is a boon to me. My district no longer lets me run Second Life in school, but I can still connect with my Second Life colleagues at home. I am able, from my computer, to have meaningful professional interchanges with people all over the world. Currently, I'm a member of 14 different educational groups in Second Life. I attend ACRL meetings monthly on Sunday afternoons, Virtual Pioneer meetings on Sunday nights, VSTE meetings on Monday nights, ISTE office hours and speakers on Tuesdays, VSTE planning meetings, thankfully just one Wednesday night a month, and viewer meetings on Thursdays after school. I also help with the OpenSim Community Conference, and I presented at VWBPE. I'll explain all these acronyms shortly. I'm also connected with Virtual Ability and Nonprofit Commons. I consider myself a liaison between all of these groups, and I do lots of cross-postings of meeting notifications among all of them. I I like being able to connect people together and to help create community. I've been enriched so much. It's a virtual world, but the people are real. My professional connections have gotten thank you. My professional connections have gotten deeper and more numerous over the past 2 years. I thought about saying my virtual professional connections, but although the meeting places are virtual, the people and the connections are real. In many cases, they extend into other social media and into physical life, also known as real life. These meetings and groups do not contribute directly to my job, but I get new ideas and inspiration every day from my colleagues here. They help me stay connected to the profession when I feel isolated. My roles in these groups have changed over the years. I got frustrated with trying to find information about the various meetings, so I wound up doing publicity in World and on social media for just about all of these groups. For virtual pioneers, thank you. I really appreciate that. Let's, where was it? Oh, for virtual pioneers, I co-host the bi-weekly meet and greet and help corral people on chores. I'm a VISTI facilitator helping to plan events. I'm the producer for the ISTE, that should be Ben. Here, hold on. I'm getting mixed up here. The ISTE Ben Speaker Series. I helped start the Cultural Community Hub. I'm the transcript editor for Viewer. I also helped with streaming sessions for the OpenSim Community Conference last fall, and I'm going to be helping with the upcoming one this weekend. The links and things that are in here are also in the note card that's in the box up here. I make friends wherever I go in Second Life, at least one a day. The result of all these connections is that when someone is telling me about their project, I can usually think of someone else who might be able to help them, resulting in more connections within the educational community. But enough about me. Let's find out about each other. How can we find kindred spirits? Browsing profiles. Look around at the profiles of the people here. Don't be afraid of appearing nosy. Profiles, for most people anyway, are meant to be read. Here are some things to look for in profiles when you're seeking professional connections. And I went by the Second Life viewer here, but all this information is in profiles in all of the viewers someplace. Under Second Life, look for education-related groups. Look for a lack of unprofessional sounding groups. I mean, you know what skeezy groups sound like. Look at the pics. Look for education-related places there, or library-related places, and again, a lack of unprofessional sounding places. In the First Life tab, look for some indication of a real-life education or library job or interest while still protecting privacy. I don't expect people to give their first names or where they work or anything like that in First Life, but you can give some kind of vague details. When you find someone you'd like to connect with, chat with them a little, either in nearby chat or IM, before sending them a friend request. It's nice to break the ice first. Here are some other things to look for when you're seeking professional connections. You can look at someone's appearance. Is their avatar professionally dressed? And I'm talking about when they're at a professional type event. A human avatar is helpful, but it's certainly not necessary. One of the advantages of Second Life is being able to be whatever you want to be. Close, yeah, exactly. I'm a hedgie at times. It's a lot of fun. Um, look for clothes and hair and shape fairly conservative. Again, this is totally subjective and the least important of these things. Um, look at their speech, either in chat or in voice. Is it professionally appropriate? Do they use I am in nearby chat appropriately? Appearance is probably the least important of these. Sometimes experienced educators are new to Second Life. They may look like newbies here, but in the education field, they're definitely not. These things are all just clues about how trustworthy the person behind the avatar might be. You can use these ideas to make yourself look more professional too. Often people will have one avatar for professional stuff and an alt for play. I don't. I use this one for everything. I have an alt that I use for more group slots. What are some of the professional groups that you're in? Look at the note card you made earlier and please type into chat the name of a professional organization that you found to be helpful. Virtual Pioneers, Nonprofit Commons, BWER, VCARA. Oh, SLED, I meant to put that in this talk and I totally forgot. That's the Second Life Educators listserv. University of Washington Ave alumni and Second Life librarians of Second Life. These are the Second Life groups that I participate in, sorted chronologically by days of the week. Librarians don't always organize things alphabetically, as I'm sure you know. I'm going to tell you a little bit about each one, but first let me show you how to join any of these groups. At the top of the note card, whoops, there are directions for how to join groups, and if you'd like more information, I can help you later. ACRL is the Association of College and Research Libraries. As a librarian, I looked for my people in Second Life, but I couldn't find them at first. Oh my gosh, I know. I need like at least twice as many between shopping and education. The American Library Association, ALA, used to have an island, but that had closed by the time I got here. I found the Community Virtual Library, and they helped me find the Association of College and Research Libraries, which has monthly programs in Second Life. I should have put Community Virtual Library in here too. You probably know about that. Virtual Pioneers. This is the headquarters. This was the first place where I felt at home in Second Life, thanks to Serena Offcourse and Spiff Whitfield. Thank you, Serena. This is a group of people who are interested in exploring historical sims. Most are educators, but not all. The upstairs of headquarters contains a gallery of free historical clothing from different eras and a wall full of information from some of the past tours. Every other week we have tours, and on the opposite weeks we sit around the campfire and chat together. VISTE, or the Virginia Society for Technology in Education, is what brought me here to begin with. It's a state affiliate of ISTE, the International Society for Technology in Education, and as far as I know, it's the only state affiliate in Second Life. Virginia has an amazing group of educators. We have a lot of fun together, but we also get a lot done to further education in virtual worlds. We have a whole island which includes a historical simulation of the Jamestown colony and an American Indian village from Virginia. VWER, or the Virtual Worlds Education Roundtable, has met weekly in Second Life since 2008 to discuss education. Every other week is open forum. Actually, it's less than every other week. Anyone can bring up a topic for discussion then, and the alternate weeks have themes set in advance. The meetings are all in text there, so it's easier to keep up, and the official transcripts are posted online. Kelly Pizarro runs the group, and Grizzla Pixelmaid and Sheila Yoshikawa act as moderators sometimes. Nonprofit Commons is run by TechSoup. Although this isn't directly education related, Rhiannon Chatnoir organizes interesting topics here every Friday. I always learn something new, and as in all of these groups, I meet wonderful people. TechSoup offers a lot of resources for nonprofits, both in-world and out. Unfortunately, I don't get to go to these meetings anymore because they happen during the school day, but I definitely recommend them. The Science Circle is a group of scientists and educators that presents twice monthly programs on a variety of science topics. You'll need to ask to join this group if you're interested. There's a note card with more information embedded in the group's note card that you got. And this is you. I didn't have a good picture of the amphitheater here, so I just took a picture of this great sign that somebody made. I love it. If somebody could take pictures of this presentation, I would be indebted to you. The School of Information at San Jose State University holds a colloquia series of speakers every other month in Second Life. They offer guest lectures from experts in the field information governance and corporate archives. That's from the website. The OpenSim Community Conference focuses on virtual worlds outside of Second Life with a variety of speakers. This is coming up this weekend. Breakout sessions are in 5 tracks, one of which is research and education. There's a link to the website in the card that I gave you, the note card. And VWBPE is the Virtual World Best Practices in Education Conference. This conference incorporates many different kinds of virtual worlds, including Second Life. The next one will be held in March. Last time they had some sessions in Second Life, some in OpenSim, some in a real variety of different places. I don't recommend getting involved with this many groups. It's very time consuming, and I have to say my family life has suffered. I very much appreciate my husband's patience and persistence. What questions do you have? You know there's something you wanted to ask. Okay, let's see. Why did my school shut down Second Life? It didn't fit in with their goals, basically. It didn't really have anything to do with my job, and I think I was the only person in the district using it, and probably bandwidth played into that too. As far as which one or two would you recommend joining first, as far as getting notices, I post almost everything in Real Life Education and Second Life, and anybody can post notices in that. So if you have educational activities that you want to promote, you can post notices there too. ISTE is probably the other most broad-based one, and Librarians of Second Life is also really good. But other than that, I would pick whatever aligns more closely with your interest. let's see. Other than the groups you shared and meeting people at conferences, is there a good way to find new groups? You always can search the Second Life events website um, to look for education events.